Have I told you the one about the guy I caught taking a dump in the oven of a showing? If you haven't heard, it's a great story. And today I'm in a mood to tell something funny as opposed to everyday real estate that we talk about. So the setting was, it was probably 12 years ago, I imagine, because this was during all the foreclosure phase. And we had a problem with homes that we were showing that nobody lived in because they were foreclosed on or were going through foreclosure. No electricity, no running water. So they were short sales. So we were showing a lot of these properties that were not ideal showing like they are today, but we still had to show them. And so I pull up with my clients and they're in a different car. They're following behind me. And we start going up the driveway. And like usual, I always go in first. I scream, hello, hello, anybody there? You know, make sure there's nobody there hiding. See if anybody says anything back. See if I see anything. It was about this time. It was about 6 o'clock. So it was a little dark, but you know, you can still see fine. And so I open the door. I stick my head in and I'm like, anybody there? Anybody there? Hello, hello. And I listen. Not a word. So I turn around to my clients and I said, all right, guys, come on in. Follow me. Let's go look at this house. So when I walk in, I'll go in and kind of just do a real quick round before my clients walk in, which is just normal. Kind of know where to start. So I walk in down the hallway and I make a left to where the kitchen is. And what do I see? A guy literally just bending over like this, oven door open, his bare ass in it, and he's taking a dump. He is literally grunting and he looks up and he gets startled and he puts his shorts up and closes the oven. I don't even know what to say. So I'm like, so the first thing that comes out of my mouth is, what the hell are you doing? And he proceeds to tell me, I've been sleeping here at night. He's a transient. There's no running water or electricity. I didn't want to poop or pee in the toilet because I couldn't flush it. It would smell the house. So I started to poop in the oven and close it because it wouldn't smell as much. I guess there's some logic to that. But he's pooping in the oven. Now, as I'm screaming at him and he's talking, I hear my clients walking in with their kids. And as I start to turn the corner, I put my hand out and I'm like, no, go back outside. And they saw my face, so they immediately scamper out. And I looked at this guy and I go, you gotta go. So I proceed to go outside. He goes out the back door. I see him jump the fence. And I'm like, I tell my clients, stay there. I go back inside. I clear it. He's gone. There's nobody there. So I go back outside and I tell my clients, there was a homeless guy in there. And he was there when I walked in. He has left. Do you want to see the house? Now, here's the question. Do I tell my clients that he was pooping in the oven? Well, since they're buying it, and I have a fiduciary obligation to disclose everything, I'm just caring about the fiduciary obligation. We do have it, but that's not the point. I was like, guys, we can go look at this house, but just so you know, he was taking a poop in the oven. And they looked at me they're like, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Yeah, he was literally taking a dump in the oven. And I proceed to explain the story to them. The wife looks at me and says, I'm not going in there. The husband looks at me and says, let's go take a quick look. We go take a quick look. We were in there a minute and a half at most. We walk back outside. I look at him and I said, I have to ask, do you have any interest in writing up this offer? I look over to the wife. He looks over to his wife and she's like, I don't want to buy a home where somebody's taking a shit in the oven unless they're going to give me a new kitchen. That makes sense to me. So that's the guy I caught taking a shit in the oven. the stuff you see. Now, after I locked up, I call the agent up, and of course there's no answer. And I proceed to leave a voicemail that says, hey, you got a problem. Somebody's sleeping here at night. Here's what's going on. Take care of it. Later that night, the agent calls me up and says, hey, I'm sorry. I just got your message. It didn't make any sense, but it sounded like you said somebody was taking a shit in the oven. So I think you got the wrong number. I said, no. Somebody's literally taking a shit in the oven. So she called me when she was there. Next thing I hear is her going, oh my God. She had me on the phone. She's like, I just opened the oven. Oh, I can only imagine what she saw in there. She says, do your clients have any interest? I said, oh no. So that house will be forever known as the Poopy House. The Poopy House. There you guys have it. The homeless guy that was taking a shit in the oven so nobody would know he was sleeping there. Can't make this stuff up. Have a good one, guys.